Tesla's streaming service may be arriving soon, a new security measure, and a change to the Model S for kids. Here's Tesla Tidbits episode number 288 for August 28th, 2017. We start this week with Electrek and what looks like progress on Tesla's streaming music service. Tesla researcher Green, who found the evidence of the new maps and navigation systems coming, as well as the autopilot debug mode, has unearthed code in the car that shows the new service as T-Tunes in the media control app. Interesting to note that the existing streaming section stays, despite it being to Tesla's benefit to discontinue Slacker in the US and Spotify overseas, and not have to pay the fees to the respective companies for access any longer. Elon responded via Twitter, noting that this wouldn't be the final name of the service, saying, quote, "Tesla does not really have T-Tunes. That's a joke," end quote. Regardless of what it will be called, it will be interesting to see what the final service looks like. In a story that blends my career and my passion, Teslarati brings us the story of a new security measure to protect against would-be thieves. An attack that can be used against any car with a passive entry system like Tesla's walk-up and unlock feature is that an attacker can get close enough to the key fob to receive the signal, and they use a high-gain antenna to repeat that signal toward the car they intend to break into. As I've alluded, this is not a problem unique to Tesla. However, Tesla has implemented a software fix for those that wish to add a layer of security. A new toggle in the security menu in the car settings has appeared entitled appropriately Passive Entry. In order to enable the setting, you do need to have the car turned on, as it will otherwise be grayed out. This is presumably to ensure that the key is present so that a would-be ne'er-do-well can't surreptitiously change that setting for their benefit. If passive entry is disabled, this requires you to double-press the key fob center in order to unlock the doors and enter the car. While this is certainly less convenient, it nearly eliminates the risk of this repeat attack being used against your car. As usual in the IT security world, you have to take your pick of convenience or security. Lastly, we head back to Electrek for a story on Model S's miniature doppelganger. Radio Flyer sent out some notices for folks that had ordered the Model S for kids, letting them know that their car would be getting a facelift. Radio Flyer has begun producing the Model S for kids using the new front fascia for Model S, bringing it current with Tesla's product line. However, this hasn't yet been updated on Radio Flyer's website. Both Electrek's Fred Lambert, as well as a referral winner on Twitter at IsaacLimDC, have come forward showing the email they've received from Radio Flyer. We'll see how long this takes to become standard on the website, but it's neat to see that the mini Model S is keeping up with the real deal. You can find the links to today's full stories in the show description. This show operates on a value-for-value model. If you get some value out of what I bring you each day, please consider giving a little value back at patreon.com/Tesla Tidbits, just like new first-time patron A. Yeagerman. Thanks as always to my super patrons, John Waltower, Drew Schuyler, John Waller, Mark and Sarah Thomas, Ryan Scarborough, Lee Sweet, William Henry Crew III, Dorian Steve Guberman, and Bruno Quindici for supporting the show at the $10 plus level. If you have no extra cash, though, it's fine. Please show your love with positive feedback and subscriptions on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, and other services across the internet. Or keep the show referral code in mind if you're in the market for a Tesla. That code is ts.la/JON4602, and it gets you $1,000 off the car and free supercharging for the life of the vehicle. That's all for tonight. If you have feedback for me, the best way to be heard is to tweet at Tesla Tidbits. I'll see you back here again tomorrow. Until then, keep it charged and hit the road.